welcome to this Freaky Friday edition of Liquid Lunch on Newsmax TV. I'm John Tobacco. There is so much going on that it's out of control for a Friday. I usually on Friday like to take it a little easy, maybe have a drink a little earlier in the show. But today, we got so much good stuff going on, and I got to start rattling some of this stuff off. First and foremost, we're coming to you live as we do every day from the Question Tequila Studios. We are high atop Midtown Manhattan today at the Newsmax headquarters. And the Dow Jones Industrial Average is trading, as we speak, at 27,226. And if you remember just a few weeks ago, it was a 26 and change. I said any good geopolitical news and a close above 27,000 on a Friday could rocket this thing to 28,000. We're well on our way to that. And we've been making predictions on this show. We don't usually go back and pat ourselves on the back. But I want to, I act all crazy and I, make believe we're getting drunk on the show, but we're really trying to have thoughtful, insightful conversations with our audience and educate people on things. And we talk about stuff, I make predictions here and there. And for some reason, a bunch of them lately have been right. So I just so you know, if you're taking notes at home, I talked about the Dow when it was just under 26,000 today, and I said over 27, maybe goes to 28. Today it's 27,200, well on its way to 28 and 30 in my view. We talked about Bitcoin every day. I give you Bitcoin's performance every day, and at 8,000, I said I want to see it pop through 9. If it closes above 10, I see it maybe going to 15. As we speak, Bitcoin is at 11.5, up just about 40% from when we told you at 8,000 it was on its way up like a rocket shot. We talked about Overstock.com and their venture into blockchain, their subsidiary T0. The stock was a little depressed. I said at $10, I thought there was a potential short squeeze out there. As we speak today, Overstock.com is $19.15. So many of these things are just happening. I don't know if I don't know anything, but I'm just looking at the tea leaves, and things that we're talking about are happening. So take notes, educate yourself, see if there's something out there for you. And we talked about last week on Women Wednesdays, the first ever woman member of the New York Stock Exchange, Muriel Siebert. The publicly traded company Siebert Financial has been coming out with some great news. They're going into zero trading. The stock was like $8, $9, and today, as we speak, it's $11. So keep your eye on the prize. Bayonne Community Bank and all 31 branches are logged in, watching every day. That stock was 11 and change when we had the CEO Tom Coughlin on with us. And where is BCB today? Well, oh my. It's at $13. And everything is looking up on the market. But I make other predictions too. And the other day we were talking about the Department of Labor Secretary Acosta, who Trump said is a fine guy. After Trump said he's a fine guy, I said that means he's going to be gone any minute. And the breaking news is this. Acosta has stepped down, just as we predicted. And I actually said this on yesterday's show that I thought it was imminent. Take a look at this.
This is the Me Too era.
This guy, Epstein,
this is not going away.
Now polluted 2 presidents and maybe possibly more.
Which is why Donald Trump should cut ties with this labor secretary.
I think my prediction is very soon. When you say very soon, that means like tomorrow. And I had a feeling on a Friday in the summer they'd knock it out of the park so that it gets through the weekend cycle. In other news, we talk about Bitcoin every day. We talk about cryptocurrency. On Wednesdays, we have the crypto cowboy himself, Drew Taylor, on here from the Wild West Crypto Show. And we're the only show on television who's talking about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency every single day, live from noon to 1 from the Question Tequila Studios. But some big ammo came into the crypto space when yesterday the President of the United States, Donald Trump, came out and gave his views on cryptocurrency. He tweeted this. The guy says that he's not a fan of Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies based on thin air. And I'm a crypto man. I'm a crypto enthusiast. I'm really excited about crypto. I've been involved in this thing for the last 5 years. I've been watching it go. If anything's based on thin air, it's the U.S. dollar, just so you know. So here's a place, again, for all the haters who are emailing me that I'm always pro Trump. On this one, number one, I don't think he knows what he's talking about. Or, number two, this is another one of his ingenious plans of marketing, and this could be the greatest thing to happen in crypto, because you know what? Trump's probably sitting there saying, well, let's see. If I say I like crypto, then all the left-wing media will say they hate it. So maybe if I say I hate it, the left-wing media will say they love it, and then they'll all start promoting it. So did he say that? He did say that. He said, the left-wing, now what are they going to do? I mean, no matter what he does, they say the opposite. So I'm thinking this might be a plan he's hatched. I read some articles on CoinDesk where people are actually saying by Trump saying he doesn't like Bitcoin, that's his first step in the direction of being in support of Bitcoin. And he's trying to get all the lefties to say, oh, he doesn't like it, so it must be good. And since he started tweeting about it, massive volume in Bitcoin, I'm just looking at it here, up $137 at 11.5. And I would say any day now we'll be seeing most of the left-wing media talking about how great cryptocurrency and Bitcoin is because Donald Trump said he hates it. I would say stay on the crypto train. People don't understand what's happening with crypto, but if you're a libertarian, if you want the government out of your bedroom, you want the government out of women's wombs, you want the government out of your pocketbook, you want to be in support of decentralized assets. And cryptocurrency is another way where we can get out from underneath the government lock on our bank accounts and our credit cards, our merchandise prop. All this stuff is out the window when we get into peer-to-peer asset transfer. And if you ask me, blockchain, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, I talked about Ravencoin, which is an up-and-comer. You know about our friends over at ABBC Coin, the Aladdin platform, which is an e-commerce platform where all you do is type in the product you're looking for, and it brings you every one that's available, how long you can get them, boom. And if you pay with the ABBC coins, you don't have to put your credit card into all of these other platforms, and you sign up once, you pay with the ABBC coin, and voila, you will get more discounts and rewards on top of it. Big news coming on Monday from the ABBC Coin Foundation. We're going to be launching a new contest. We're going to have winners every day. We're ironing out all the final details with Mr. Lee and GW and the team at ABBC. But check it out. If you don't have your multi-crypto wallet, get it, because you're going to need one. And you're not eligible to win the cash unless you follow us on Instagram and Facebook. That's part one. And we want you to leave a comment or a like or something to tell us that you exist. And once we announce these new rules, I expect to have winners every single day. And we're always winners when we're in the Question Tequila Studios. You're there, I'm here. And joining me today, as always, a co-host. Oh, no. He's not here. Frank Maurer didn't show up today. The guy just didn't show up at all. Just kidding. Frankie's on assignment. We sent him down to the border to check out these detention facilities. He's doing some deep investigative work. Hopefully he'll call in a little later on in the show. And we're coming up next with Rich Hoffman and Rob Taub, where we're going to mix it up. Red, white, blue, and purple coming for you right after this. Stay right there. Liquid Lunch back in a few.